so impo so be bo me na wa mini me dada wa mini me na wo ba so re so je say chale we kasa be no
so ono so person chim say wo hu several videos eya na wumia ono so ne favorite artist kakra enso so o person che say oni Shatawale insensem ba
na Shatawale wu slim out na ho Shatawale story no oyi ya me vagina Ghana 40 ade na mo ye bias sa Ghana 40 Shatawale we studio ko didi edidi matem edidi mabusha fo atem Ghana 40
So
Mr.
Pacho Jina so ma make it we na fe memfa chairman key and can line ho na. Hello Sally. Hello Sally.
Yes sir.
Facha me it seems say me nya chairman key on the line, but anyway or the name mienu na to manim or say or no o demand an apology from you number 1 and or say here apology also render apology to SM General yes Shatawale so
I dey say only if I say akoya the carry another boy business so the ball yes I Kwame Yogurt I dey say ya sign no more SM so ana because me bro ya say all you mean see as you me apologize to Shatawale over my dead body Shatawale no obu mi na mebu no o de mo pa de
this is enya djuma
na Shatawale no obu mi na mebu no obu mi na mebu no ade ti no wa sempa pa bia on fan ko kantra Shatawale o Shatawale on fa Shatawale nka say a friend say a friend say a man ever join na sorry who did atem no jai me tira na Shatawale to nyum ka ye se me tell me vagina esmele no Shatawale no mean so ko shia no on a lifetime mu a wadi 40 years no a anga me so so ko be dey to oba bia bi wa bodam
Hey. Sally.
Yes, Slim. No, but no, let's be fair. Shatawale, on did matem debia. Shatawale did matem debia. Shatawale on did mabiatem. On no baby any asemwa. We tell from an Shatawale did and the dot mamiatem.
Ekoso.
Ono de oye bibia no a yemfa ne so aboard that one. It's here they to be meeting like all going to be man on the same level as him own. There's no friend is monotony to stupidity and our foolishness. War can be mad, but we choose not to. I didn't know other Shatawale na recruiting so on like on the bomion. And I then
also said the na will move to Shatta no. Nti no me wo dada kra nti ono o so ba studio ho na no amuna. Ohu wa no muna e.
Chamanke ne do kasa me pese ka me tiki ono ankasa no
me na me try say me nya no me pese me nya no nanka ye solve our problem we once and for all but Chamanke get online let's finish this get online it seems that me family number back on some friend now because I think so you have a valid point. Baby,
of course.
You have a valid point.
Vagina. Your vagina smells. Your vagina smells. Mr. Shatawale means what dating me da. I go for baby. She.
Hey. Sunday Easter pa.
Ye nko sha no chairman Q say chairman F no so ebe support Shatawale.
Sally, let's move on to other matters now. Young wrap up. Adia ba ko da me table so na ye ba be finesse yeah, AOTY debate course so. Our street is watching
Yeah.
a platform you so.
Yeah.
Now, AOTY debate was mainly to amplify the performance sheet of the artists more contested for the prestigious Artist of the Year category award, Telecel Ghana Music Awards 26 years of establishment. And easy, it's not a great, it's not something small. It's a great feat that the year Charterhouse as the event organizing body Etimedru. Now, me share said the scheme no akwadru na any the level of intellectual discussions that I think say 2 or 3 years ago it started say popping up now. It was only right that we have a level playing field where every artist or PR and also one management are interested in amplifying the performance sheet, you know, a platform beyond so and then they will deliberate because looking at a year format of voting and I say voting pattern that is 40 for board, 30 for academy and 30 for the general public, you know, you need to convince people and give them a good reason, a solid reason to pick up their phone to vote, or for academy members and board members, go online through their mails to vote. And creating yes our platform no that, but there were part of the debate in a call out right after CAA, and one that has strike a major conversational chord. Ghana has to be Tilly comment. Tilly being the PR for Kim Promise, in a comment on Stoneboy growth in the industry, or Opeso Chim says Stoneboy growth no will retrogress. May I sure say you've chanced on this on social media. I don't know if you have, but what is your take on it?
First of all, me say on my show on Showtime, you know, I took time about how sensible you are as a journalist and a broadcaster. Uba across space we mu enche but for you to be very innovative, whilst others are marking again 20 years, 30 years, I've not been able to even bring a debate on radio where representatives are. What are they? Oh, are they?
Miss But ode kati hono na kati ho vivi o free on na yenko.
Na woman to me anye. Now back 3 months ya. What to me? Aba yes and me laude opa, and the conversation, you know, was very healthy. And it was healthy until say I actually make it a friend say you know. I wouldn't go hard on Tilly because she's one girl I like. I wouldn't go hard on her, but what I would tell her is that she needs to learn a lot on communication. If you say a year can promise a brand and a small brand, what I say is a big brand. A year can promise. Now, Onona, right from the beginning, or yeah, and say Ghana and Shadanya territory, Senka or Fokusi Waha. Homegrown support, you know, as the way now a person will move it to other continents and as other countries apart from Ghana, no, and to me year, and this conversation crowd will not be coming. You understand what I'm saying? But no, he chose to be relevant outside the box, outside Ghana, than so very relevant here. Until now, no, full force, no, they are about wanting to win it for the first time. No, I can understand. And also desperate times call for desperate measures. Into maybe a interim PR because the bony didn't say or ye PR for the VGM or TGM and I say on yet beyond any idea. So I can understand the desperation of a woman here. But however, and no, I may drop can promise as somebody that I'm supporting because my analysis over the past weeks in I feel so on this tomboy in our at par. And I say more plain level filter. Now could be a bit near winning. But me the moment an artist PR will use age. What I say any football. Also acting in music, you know. This one for corner and say I catch and say what friend say we late on no former musician. And you better say late artist. Once I was the dimension and I say late actress and an actor. You know what I'm saying? It former any new.
Yeah.
Because once a musician, they are always a musician. Once an actor, they are always, actors.
Yeah.
And for somebody to face, oh, when you sa singular, sa word, enipa na nyini a anka sebe nkwotena land empomemu na wonka wo survey area ho hwe niam ekoso nyina no wa frɛ 911 sebe hu bɔnefo bi wɔ ha on sɛ de on sɛ mrafo no udu land na mo teta mu ni ba bia akɔ ti da bi o mo teta empomemu no mo sounding ne pɛ no mo hwe anka stone boy penimu saa na anka empomemu no wakɔtena wa abrochire a wo hwɛ sɛ de obesi draw criminal obeba help police for mo ya draw criminals say nipa we na me hu ne so wo kina ha into the moment asa agreement ne bebe mo no and last year that's the same thing the man me freak him promise echi when the fear of the stripper had the nerve to come and say some boy nyini wa grow so to the level of the Grammys what you say TGM menye the level into one corner that's the same tangent a friend say till so aircon. Amba me Medina say can promise say I'm no longer supporting him because so obi anyini and I will be a legend. Next this year, last year will beat you to it. This year the person is in full contention with you. Unya wa we current, unya 10 nominations. Huh? Or no one your current and that's why you old and 9 nominations I will do with you. I know you're the reigning champion. I was happy at the end. You can't disrespect such a person. A person I will work to say 4 songs. What you say? I compete some of the categories. As an artist, 2 songs running in the category. You can't downplay that. And I will say this. I think I've had this conversation with you. Say, with exception of to say be an artist, be or more be a country music, your name. Rock and roll ni saa nneɛma ɔma cabinet wɔ ɔmo journal hɔ no. There are certain artists that they need both the digital platform and visibility to thrive. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And say can promise what numbers on digital platform this one. In terms of visibility, talkability, person that we see all the time making moves, he cannot come close to Stoneboy. You get what I'm saying? It was a healthy conversation. I mean, who said where you see the guitar platform and the numbers, to verbal way. Now where so you see how I all make it what I say big moves. As you do two way. Because I get money behind a couple a true artist. You get what I'm saying? But me, I will always choose an artist that is being visible than will be our church because musicians to sell light. Said the Bible, ne kasa say. Who to be for light in city table I say abra obi behu. That's all this city table so the nipa nyina. You get what I'm saying? It is out in a digital platforms now we making numbers. Now you who wa bonten. You get what I'm saying? There's no way I will always remember you. But the person would you just imagine say an artist a warrior the tour, she tower a black oye. Now she tower can promise say now she talkability a bar. And yes, Stoneboy told who it means that this guy is a genius. I can count the number of times I mean we can promise to say we are all trendy for anything. But Stoneboy trends just say and will. You get what I'm saying? Who beats our numbers or digital platform and in terms of visibility to all boom also boom. What I say, and wash so many times. Even the journal now representing. This is about the 8th time as well when it's a 9th time one. I'm talking about the reggae dancehall artist, This is an established artist. What you say? Or no niyama wa konka wa Ghana hai nyina no. Asa na wo ba de konka, asa na wo realize say Ghana is important. But me also I am untouchable. I didn't want to go on that tangent as in say weaknesses now owning. I didn't want to bring it to bear. But the moment here, as the age becomes a thing, and no one, that is what I have a problem with. And about the retrogression, a friend say, to be fair, let's be fair. Paris, one to Paris, and the Paris, no boy, and the Terminator, are they on the same level? Those 2 songs, are they on the same level? They are not. Terminator was last year. Paris and Cote d'Ivoire is this year too. What you say? Sa enyum no, sa pari no, any terminator ne gina kwa, any other song wa boda de nyina me choose. Me ne nyum ba kwa ya me de all time favorite song of a friend say. O say me de abena. Enti ne nyum abena ya me de pa. Ana enyum a yes me de abena nti abena ya me de. Ana me all time favorite song of Kim Promise a friend say and na juye me ba wo fie.
Onisa akode. Onisa akode.
Onisa akode. Sa nyom no me de adi odo wo mempamua me no me chocho muto me me do me de adi odo sa nti no eya ade a eya me de pa what an person mention na but so compare what Terminator did last year versus the Parry area what an person mention na so we ko bibi ni show so bo me follow no pa na me loud na niam because ono ne craft no so ya me say what else okodira chase okodira mobile awards ni ade nyina no obo Parry na 40 Terminator no. Does that mean say also retrogress ya na? And yes, actually, as an artist, they say every album bia wo ne agenda ebeba. Every album bia artist bia be release bia no. And what purpose in tia that the lumba enyom abenwa ha. That was an album ne so no. I don't think say what to me up on you break his record and that. It serves the purpose. What I say, in as much as say that's all king from that from a friend say Shatawale. And one of the biggest tune and son of Beyonce the neighbor. Now they made okay not them person say. Some monster hits now you know. Some monster hits is so easy for you to get a monster hit like that. You get what I'm saying? You know, and you what a friend say maybe tell us me feel say albums are so what they are releasing na. Sa Mary album no an album one I will always me kwa me to me shimi ni nyina bo up to now.
Okay.
Me bo because I feel say a classic album. But what I'm person me say Linda by Samini. Sa monster hit no nya ye no. What dey mention say onya bibiem. That means say sa artist no onkona ni mana. Enti ene bia a music we be fifth dimension be fa maybe up and running to me and achieve niama no a fifth dimension achieve you know and I'm just artist to me retrogressing because Stone Boy and I'm saying it on authority say me sure so you envy what a lot of artists envy them. You know why? Because he's the most hard-working artist in Ghana. Can you take away from him? Musa Stone Boy Mickey. Visible, you can never take it away from him. He's the most hard-working artist of our time now. And mind you, only record label be at an chill. And you know from the bottom to second promise and also so if you the bottom then and now for 4 hours 2 be near the air support. That's how it is. And if an artist is going on that tangent, say we and we retrogress it. One on jina akonimu. Mujina battle ni mua. What I say? If the what care is not taking, go better shift to it. Not on we are winning 4 times, so now we need it. If you don't take chances and throw shit, rather no. For we won't achieving it all. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a healthy conversation until Tilly called baby so me Martin interviews are all yeah. Or he can say, oh, all retracted.
I mean, people are saying, apologize or retracted for that statement, and then she says, baby, you know.
Oh, you know, so you're interim PR, or so interim,
for
you know why? Oh, you know, oh. So a friend is or your interim PR remember you can't see a man as PR for a friend say Kim Promise and Ameboa. It was the own portion create any minimum. A Juma permanent.
But do you believe says Assam your kind bit to me?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, we feeling the power, I mean feeling it you. Now we not dream. What did I make 17 hours? Me feeling it because there was not the mundo. But what you do, you stick to them. Me say so far. Not me penny arguments now, mommy. I am on the line. Stop doing that. What I said? Not be sorry, not be feeling the pa. Not be feeling of what I said the way. No, she did not say what to all say clean. Oh, number 17, I say clean. Because she so Usha a year and can promise a friend say. Until last year, I feel done the stripping life, no, a bit no clean image bar. Oh, clean image. So I say, it's the same thing that he can be. Now, I can promise and what the quarters, what it, ne camp, no. Omo refer to stone boys when you oh say see last year let's see this year they was in the camp or they all can no say stone boy akokora na de ya na so face so ye gentleman na akokora e wa na so ye young man na akokora bo ne ya enti mu hwe ye pa na tempo no akokora na ansa anhye no sa akokora ne hwe no e wo krom ha oni ne tile no nya ade a ombetumi di wo mani ache bia what the mention na
Matias Sally
that's my honesty on it
me that's so me ba say wo jimbre
ana afi so no kempaluta so de wa film kempaluta de wonim mo kempaluta no de me ka chewa ne say mo mani nsua kasa won sua se lo be sia brand ne hu yi na o brand ne hu yi na ye fa on za de on the way na me support kem promise ni ade no let's support it without say what minimum will be ample. You get what I'm saying? Okay. That is how it's supposed to be. Anyway. Okay. And there's a chairman king when you know.
Pacho menya chairman king, but
on the casa also may oil phone pa.
Sally, but does it be bye? Hey. What's on your iso? Yeah, blue. Yeah, blue, papa. We're still live on Street is Watching on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube as well. Baby, I'll be making sure I subscribe. Sorry, okay. The whole opinion, no. Me pa no comment section on my make I am CCA. Tro. And then I can some say that in your time them be phone lines so two na man for extra my dream. Chamaki I feel na chamaki so real jan phone to baby I feel. Sally ko na. Hey. Asem. Anyway, let's jump on to other stories and na men kind comments needs to be I say before I jump on Nana you are God is saying, but Slim, his violent responses to an opinion wasn't in a more professional way in your own words, so it shouldn't be described, it shouldn't be subscribed to. Promote one yoma or say promote one yum na obi asem fa ho ben. And he okay, well maybe I screwed it up. Imagine it was Slim the betweener. Yes, I may try some solve problems this time around. No. Me problem be me solve problems makakra. Opoku Jam features is saying if you don't agree with someone's belief, you cannot use your emotions to override that. It is not just acceptable. Sasa I know uko jina on na edding because obi awo baby ojina. Oti ase obi believe be chere say duaboye, obi believe so say duabonye. Eti once the first person makes a stand saying so believe in duabo. The second person also has the same equal right to say I don't believe in and don't subscribe to it. And for the fact that you are promoting it and no problem. Say allow first one I think anything that follows me I will say allow no so follow. He must say it again, he's saying Stoneboy not at the Def Jam. Well, I think they had a 1 year they had a project release into a project contract into project and it was the Fifth Dimension. That is what I know. For Up and Running is still being funded by Stoneboy. He is the executive producer for a year Up and Running. That to the best of my knowledge and maker. Imagine saying she said Paluta is what she's funny. Okay. Well, Mami kwa other stories as well na and then on seminar edoso. And then okay, let me touch a little bit on the retrogression comment on Sally, Mrs. Tilly side. I think I'll take the full responsibility for Saturday course, and these are my reasons. I think say before I started a year debate, the rules and regulations of engagement, were in fact yes send it to every PR. Emma, it was a document containing the rules plus the questions. Any other stuff. I think 5 days to the event. Now, one of the rules, and may Babe kindly said rules of engagement for the debate. Any DNTR may take our responsibility way, and may take our backlash way. As the moderator of the event, now I was say me call it Tilly on for that comment. DNTR makers are say the rules number 1. Or see, be respectful, no derogatory words against artists, their team members, and their representatives. Now, the conversation in-house would be, say, yes, it's a debate. Once it's a debate, obi abeti match and debate, sequence, say, your main speech, in fact, your main question, any main speech, our time slot. And nothing na headless YouTuber, he has the accurate timekeeper. So we cut across for 10 minutes for your main question. And then, if say Obi ewo asem about Obi speech, we give 4 minutes across board. Now Obi are reacting. So you can make a statement. Our statement, seems to maybe, quote and unquote, it might not be direct, but Obi and never downplay Obi in one way or the other. And that is what debate is all about. However, the word retrogression, Obi beka say a hard, as in it looks down, and I say a run a brand be down. Obi Subetima argue to a higher extent to say it doesn't run anybody down. It's just a word I describe the motion of a person. It's either you are going forward or you are coming backwards, and these should be backed with data, because Oka say Obi ba na chino one for data and kahwa na ya kwaye didi atem ana osumera sama make emeboa. Metie minim de opesa wa achieve a mintimi nkasa abrabo mu ba wachi. Ote ase ebi ana opel plan opese 2025 ebi a 2024 oto asase 3 but 2025 why we adwen say asase ba ko pe na apese oto se minim wo plan a mintimi nkasa wo ba chire wa abrabo pacho wotie asema ameken wotie nkomo no me sure say am for online mum follow conversation way. Retrogression to me can only be justified. You can have every data, but it can only be justified if you also know the team and their mentality for the year under review. The NTMA Kasane say, although it was backed with data, till he can ask him no back in with data, or no believe a year or no cre. Say, based on data available to one or her project we no her project we are we ent me outlive back on and as went me and BT the buy first no into him all coach. Find data and find analysis on it. However, what if the up and running album? What if the up and running album was it meant to say a best surpass the friends say the streaming success of Fifth Dimension, but however establish links within the dancehall and reggae fraternity? What if that was the intended purpose? How would we know? Because to me the kakra na me hweye no ene kakra me nim and I'm making you me free, and it might be wrong even if you ask the team, because I'm not a part of the team. It might be wrong, but baby, I'm a tia me share up and running projects now. I mean, look at the collaboration that he did with Spice. It already goes to confirm Stonebwoy's exploit in Jamaica. To have the Queen of Reggae Dancehall on a project, it's a big feat. Mind you, why a lot of features with a lot of Jamaican artists? But the cream de la cream, your fan said topmost. In the female category, a spice and what me enyano on a project. And this is me analyzing it from afar, me pacho. It might be right, it might be wrong. For that intended purpose, which is new to Stonebwoy and new to Yamfan says Spice at the same time. Ebia, me pacho yentenye, ebia, not the commercial success of the song. Impo entimian could out ebia, entimian could traffic dimension, you know. But achieve purpose, I will say achieve. So if you're looking at it, if you are looking at achievement on just numbers, you might be wrong. If you are looking at it on just number scale, you might be wrong. Because the person will establish a link with the Jamaican, what to me aye. Yantinia maybe I say, you know, and that is why I take full responsibility. And I apologize to group B or Mufili say, or more brand, you're running or more brand down. Because I should have called that. There were other things too that I should have called. And the brand B a bar show no so a year AOTY debate or muhuni say comment B a so muhuni say it's or more brand no. I will name team, you know, we take full responsibility. And we will address them as and when we are approached with that part of it. We will address them, we will publicly apologize for it. To us, all we wanted to do was to make sure, say, performance sheet, a cra artist, a juma waye, the year under review. Any one sense, no. You bet me abone de rook, see a traman sign. Now, the entire who he say, Kai say, board and over 40%. Board no, minim say, a artisan. And I made say ming my exact figure, but minim say nipa be close to 30 and a board. Nipa close to 30 and a board. Minim crown so no. Me my academy member for 15 years. Minim crown. Minim say academy. Etwamu 200. Academy for etwamu 200. Now sa two groups we mo no. So why do you say bia say omunim di omo beto amana anaso omunim di ompese omde mana na oboa na unim asama awoka minimum pon minim say even at board level argument koso they argue and obia to na aba different into omo amukura 40% and say epae wo ho a you also need to convince nipa 200 plus our more academy. You need to convince the whole Ghana. I'm also form another 30% of the total vote. So you need to come through with your facts and figures and tell us. And when I say us, it cuts across from the entire Ghanaian populace to academy members and to board members. Explain to us reasons why you deserve to be the artist of the year. Reasons why I have to pick up my phone to vote for you. Reasons why for academy for to say in the voting comes through a mail and then we vote through the mail. Reasons why I should vote for you, because there has been times category B or I mean vote to. There's several times for over 15 years there are several categories B or I mean vote to because minti or muhasem. So when people were saying say and then Ukraine who hear some mobile debate and I'm like, oh bro, who a product I will tell you you know you've told the world that you want this. And then I'm the country there. Why aren't you what is wrong with doing that? Now I want to understand. Sameti amon country me for. Why you adwuma ye ni nyina saka? Why you adwuma ye ni nyina? Brabe ka kire ye se wa adwuma we ni no why. Enti no yentoma. O se and I've been seeing some dumb comments online. I'm like, oh, bro, then so what is happening in the entertainment scene? It happens and it's even far worse in politics. Then you know my presidential debate. Presidential debate now a friend is CNN, ABC, ne other international portals. Then they see Biden and Trump, then they see Biden and Harris, then they see I mean, so far as you keep it clean, I don't think there's anything wrong. If you keep it clean, there's nothing wrong with establishing dominance over the other because it's a competition. It's a freaking competition. Obi be the first, Obi be the second. Obi be the first, Obi be the second, Obi be the third, Obi be. It is why adwuma na uji adwuma pa udi ni year. Uji di say why adwuma. What is wrong with telling the world what you did? And I believe on there's a new school mentality. Say, oh, Charlie, we know they care. I say, say, why are people go know? Really? Now your guy change Coca-Cola. When your guy in Coca-Cola company no, your advert. Coca-Cola cry to me 1 hour. Why? Over years, so you coke berries, no me cry na me berries. Or say, Afibia or sat me catch you say coke a guy. Or your advert worldwide, they catch you say coke a guy. Every year. I mean, what is wrong with some of these things? I still maintain my stance. We will take responsibility for any artist who feels our brand, was swept under the rug and I say was run over in one way or the other. It would debate nasi. But rules of engagement, the medical catch say round by round, na crossfire womb. So ubi can be womb now and you have every right to come in. Yemfane said Vida established dominance of Stonebwoy by saying Stonebwoy AEC will achieve way. Portfolio has the right to also come in to say no. Per me data per near me crime and me say no. Idea we are kind of wrong. Way wrong. Till you were right, so baby mabeka say way right, way wrong. A part of a debate, a core part of a debate. But for people want to put some accounts that I saw online. I mean, debating, Make sure for video ni too. They were dancing. They were dancing, and you say, "Be debate ni we muna. That bill. Muna anymore. It was all love. It's not that deep. Tilly Nevada, cool. Portfolio ni Tilly ye cool. Portfolio Nevada ye cool. Vida ni Obia ye cool. It's supposed to be an intellectual discussion. Because how would you know, say, debate we are, how would you know wherever you find yourself? How would you know the performance of Kim Paluta? You will only assume, say, the fact say na wo tenenyom wo ha, tenenyom wo ha intino. Uhune say. But bia no bi nso wo ho na ye tenenyom wo ha, tenenyom wo baby fufuro bi nso ka ho. Onu believe say, onu so deserve. So we just level the playing field and then we can have an argument. It was never the intention of Yang at Street is Watching to create a platform I bet you will be able for. Never. We like this initiative. We support this initiative. We want to see it through. Samuhuni say, baby, I mean, because nipa ne ye. Nipa ne program yi ama omo nti se ohun say baby entwa yi a I mean feel free to let us know say we na entwa yi. We'll make sure we adjust it as time goes on because this is something we plan on doing every year and I think it's the best thing to ever happen to our music space. Mr. Fatum na man for the atmosphere that was created after the show. I mean, watching the phone, waiting. I was in one is out. No more the Asani about in promise room. No more the sa. Omwa. So it's never intentional. Say baby sa baby anko ye biano. Draw our attention. We'll find a way a bit trust our part in a free hole and I say a bit solve in moving forward. I believe the quest for the Artist of the Year, which is the prestigious award of the land, should be backed with a lot of data. And yes, sir, you busre mukabia, oh yeah, that's you we cry wajibi da nti me yemfa ma no. We cry no we lumai. I mean, so now we are not rewarding success. We are not rewarding a friend say ingenuity, and I say we are not rewarding obi or born home, but we are rewarding age. What I say? Some of the comments who be online and say, how? Say nipa na di 300 years krana or born home odin. Any say a reward no. Any man can say be a TGMA for under 24. Now you who say be a say nani. You get it? Me boy. Data ni mumunya juma. The only way we can get to see this data, apart from is having representative argue their data, because you can post it on your social media platform, people will read it and they will not even understand it. We need to open the discussion, conversation. You will see a BM. Ye BM na field na yekese we de ne de ba ne ye kwadwa. See ati ye si ukwadwa na hu de de yekọ. We de ne de to a we de ne de to a so obi atontos. Obi atonje but mu ko hu obi ntos so we de fresh. Na nipa na ye decide ne man gu hua, then people, the masses will vote based on that. Midibesi I say on this issue, especially on Tilly's comment, I think we still maintain our stand. We take full responsibility here at Street is Watching. We apologize to the camp of Stoneboy. We apologize. Sramwa awedi ensa ekura onemu bimfo nyina ensa kura monemu. Camp bia nso ehu ne se nsem bi course or platform no so entwa ye bia no. Mesra mo yehu a yeso ye be so mo nan ne apa ye be pam nso macho enso aka ho. Now let's move on to other stories that are trending. Yeah, Chris Waddle and ne ba medical and ancestors an meka no meboa ne ba ne medical Chris Waddle ne ba medical and so e wo trend cinema o masem no e very technical kakra o mo asem no very 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 technical. Now before I jump onto that, my main kind comment about Kumi Miensa the issue that we are just addressed. That DJ Slim, Sally and Vida started all this disrespectful behavior towards artists. Now you see it's coming back. You see it's coming back to your favorite. So some of these comments say, okay. So I made a statement. Say artists be obaso. Artists be obaso be a officially say. The brand now disrespected be and we apologize. The fact that I'll sit here and talk about Stoneboy, the fact that I sit here and talk about Kim Paluta, and trust me time Kim Promise and answer me time do metal and team eternity Debbie. Ube him be a relationship relationship me ku smoke one. A chain the mene ebi a Stoneboy e cry day. Ewo. Anya se ku smoke about me show iso abe interview. But you who Stoneboy o hada. Me busa mo who Stoneboy o hada. So let's understand it, Michelle. Ramsey Cosmos. I beg. Say I saw a lot of SM people posting it. And one thing I said in the last editorial, I will maintain it. Before I move on to Chris Waddle, my main case assembly. The Kim Promise campaign, a shadow Shatawale, shadow sack campaign. It's a shadow campaign for Nisani Kufubi, from Kosan Kufubi, Meboa Kachem Semeboa. Because you go online and you see a lot of SM people post Kim Promise. And that is not bad. If they are voting, why not? Because you can love as many artists as you want. It is never a bad thing. But that is how I acquire say Stoneboy we need the anchor type Kim Promise. I want a plus and a minus. but I'm not here to go into that. The plus and minus of that, I'm not here to go into that. I believe the young man has done incredible the year under review. Why, yeah, Juma promise the year under review. Just say me share. I feel proud. Say he's a son of this land. Same way when I look at the catalog, Kimpaluta catalog, wonderful. I look at Stoneboy's catalog, wonderful. I mean, Shekwaku smoke, Ejuma Kwaku smoke aye. Wonderful. So I believe say yema artists ni na level playing for that. Bibi abetima kama. Mr. Mo say retrogressing artist of the year. Se mekofa SM asemba sisi na mekoka say ne nyom dance king o de toto a year ho a year friend say mala ho a streams ni nyepe. Into ubeka so on social terms so retrogress ana. Are we also going to award him with the retrogressing artist of the year? Ramsey Cosmos, I'm asking you this question. Exactly. So if you don't want to hear that, understand the word retrogression, tiasie, and put it in the right perspective. It was wrong for Tilly to use it on the platform, and we take full responsibility because as a moderator, I should have called it. Say it was wrong. Said ebeya asumdue ebetimaba. Asumdue nkwa na yesu asori. Nti osori dia asumdue ene odo ene odi brewi ase nyina. Yankoso na afi Mama Chris Waddle na afi ni Waddle nkomo because me Chris Waddle di nkomo enwumere ansa na ye be start show we. Me Chris WADDLE me ne di nkomo na ye nkomo na kwa nanim nkomo no kwa anim. I think it's young crowd. We try 15 to 20 minutes before. 20 minutes before we started the show. So, let me just quickly run you through the entire Chris Waddle. A one commonim. Medical ne alabaster box. Asem. Yadika ye editorial bako. Ewo channel we so. Until ubeti ma check. He said ebe ya obetiase ye. Alabaster box chema omonyom welcome wezolo akwaba bon arrivé sanyom no omu chiremu a ya interpolate no e dia hye welcome to Africa ye medical anyom our release nansi omu chiremu wa chese wa dan interpolation so wa tweaking wa record no foforo and we tweaking no dia hye ho. So you was sampling, which is more direct. Into sampling, no, you find say any melody of the song, and you can melody, not just the instrument composition, but the vocal composition also adds to melodies. So the instrumental composition say Alaji came from Point Change Reggie Rockstone fire, you know, out there, keep your eyes on the road. This is a sample. Of a sample. Good. Interpolation, that means so another one funny direct to or tia no and we inspired by it and no buffalo. And so when you listen to Medical's the introduction of a welcome to Africa now, the same adiana no what tone of fufro. So that is interpolation. And on alabaster box person much say. Omu claims omu de buy initially. No omu ehia near I think it was 4 of them or so. I just want us to be clear today. Inti mame nkosona fi me fama pepe said the near no more every year medical ho. So the first thing, the allegation was the legal team represent the Ghanaian musical group Alabaster Box who claim copyright ownership of the song Akwaba, which means welcome. Medical is accused of sampling this song without permission in his new track, Welcome to Africa, particularly the first 10 seconds, which are said to closely replicate Akwaba. The use is claimed to be unauthorized and intentional, supported by a similar title, lyrics suggesting knowledge of the original work. Medical is also accused of aggressively promoting and distributing the songs on platforms like YouTube, Audiomack, Spotify, Apple Music, and Boomplay. Now, these are the demands of the legal team for Alabaster Box. Omu demanded the immediate removal of the infringing song from all digital and traditional platforms. The immediate removal of the infringing song, Metromon circle song, so go meba song no so meba from all digital and traditional platforms. Cease all public performance, marketing, and sales of the song. Terminate any contract or agreement related to the song's production and distribution. Almost saying here, say, Medical may provide a detailed financial account of any revenue earned from the song, and also disclose names of individuals or entities involved in the distributing or promotion of the infringing content. We need the no here. First letter coin, and no here. Now, Moses or Monsan can't sign your man or Muhiana. Dear baby, see any. Dear Bessie said, court injunction against further promotion or distribution, destruction and deletion of the infringing song, financial damages for unauthorized use. No massa exemplary damages for willful infringement. That means willful infringement and a payment of legal costs and attorney fees. These were a year in Sema, a year lawyer for Alabaster Box, Edibe Tuja. Nasan Semno Mudibe Tuja Nintino. I think the first day issue ne ba app na me amesa call say me kwa kutie enyum ni bi me kwa ko video because the video is super dope. Me kwa ye no. Na the first 10 seconds of the song are welcome Wezolo akwa, but that first 10 seconds no na enimbium. And the first 10 seconds of the music video depicts a moving camera from a back shot to a close-up scene. Intine a pani free a chiri na kono so, and Medical was standing by a horse. That was where sa content no ewo. Sa 10 minutes content no me film. And definitely it happens because say enyom ne ye me dia me kase me dia me report no to YouTube. Na YouTube me present you with data to back it up. They will strike that part of the song. You get an email telling you say copyright claim be about channel and so, and they will tell you the part copyright claim no. Now you, as the full content owner, you have two things. It's either so you see YouTube Studio. Now no. Say I don't find YouTube Studio to cut that part and let it go off because a whole new dia you'll be dia into YouTube Studio no bet me the whole no. What watching? And I'm sure that is what Team Medical did, because omucha hono every ho. As to the other DSPs, I've not checked them. Minim hawa etie wo ho. But for YouTube, I can confirm since our first 10 seconds no neni ho. Still na promotion no air koso. And no na Alabaster Box say, "Kai, Duba. Boy, no wachira say we are stubborn boy. Yansu yare no ba fa kwanso." Minere kai kumi hona na chese mu eratu gum ne ze kai sem no ayasem intina legal threat no part no na druso ti kai se me kan se eye song and no opese oyi free ho, not a part of it. Me kan se mo circle song onto ento. So and Alabaster Box me who ne say pacho we there say the assembly work court no ntinu and yes me be cast court assembly say court the view me who ne say the ma because first letter ne there na cease and desist. So when you be nya asema won court da say obi be nya asema especially on cases like this you be catch us the first one you be catch us cease and desist letter ne the be brew enya de we because ade na wo ye na mani nye ho ba otokoso na wo ye a eno de afedi yenko wura dan nim na aban enkan asem mai e ho na sisi e oni medical ne Alabaster Box asem na kodu Sisi o mako ura dan ni mu a moko ka asem no. Na no na alabaster box part of omo damages a omo pese omo kire mu say ye ka kire o say yinwum no free ho bianka se kotwa ba bi free e say yinwum no nyina free ho because enwum no suggest say unim title of the song no ene ye cry title no kire say unim ye willful infringement willful just unim wo ya we e cry ma wasa akashin wafa title na fa ye de ho no watwa e ho na me hu ni say empanyufo no ebufu ye omabufu kese ni nyina ho na me hu ni say free enu nti oma slap medical said niama omo hwehwe no omo hia 15 million Ghana cedis enu anu ni adofo ufo calculator se na account ntan fidie no so na ye wa adwen say obo 15 million Ghana cedis egumu a $1 million asem na ye kan yo fara $1 million. Also, yeah, dear mommy. But how many streams? On how many views on YouTube do you need? Do you need to get $1 million? $1 million. Near her DBCC. Lord have mercy upon. You try to so to so na. Say the be a man for be can be na fi ya hade. Was it to earn $1 million on YouTube? A channel would need approximately a trillion, no, 333 million views, or 333 million, 300, it was 333, sir. And was he assuming an average RPM per mil, 1,000 views of $3? Where a rough estimate, the actual number of views needed can vary significantly based on factors like type of video, viewers' location, and advertisers' budget as well. Jack, nyasem kitwa. Venom na wati ato on the anodin. Oyitu wo say bam. Na obia yem shin say ye chairman na dey. So the first tweet also ran me through. I say abrabon that FOMO to see Christian musicians sue their son's age mate for money still surprises me. Munyami sumpuni. This did not land well with a lot of people, a lot of pundits. Intino, Endra United Showbiz, and Asamoah Bedu, Ebemu, meba, Vawe Naso, and Asamoah Bedu, Ebemu, Bebubo na Adwin, Etre, Chris Wado, can't sempa, Etre Wado pa. But sadly, and of course, on account by the name Humphrey, and so by so it's a legal issue. It has nothing to do with Christianity or secular belief. Tell your son to do the right thing. Okay. I don't know what they was about him. As I be Jinaso say. If they were a secular musician, I will understand. But gospel, you ask to be paid, but to ask for 15, but gospel, you ask to be paid, but to ask for 15 million Ghana cedis, how much does the whole album generate? If you want to be wicked, don't add Christianity to your identity. Among fontes, our partner see. People did not get it, including myself. Trust me, before I got on the phone with Wado tonight, because I would also argue from the legal perspective, say, once you pick any part of my intellectual property, bro, I'm coming for you. Because that is what creatives we live on. We live on that. We live on IP. So the a creative, and I also be did so over family BB. Na minti didi hu de a also say unza fine. But this is where Chris Wado is coming from, and this is how he explained it to me tonight. In fact, I wanted to have him on, but session be I know you're different, you know. This is where he was coming from. He was saying, yes, he understands there's a breach. He understands that. For people to say so on tiase alomo jata alligator, it's a sample of in papa nyumo. Chris Wado papa nyum. It's a sample, but he did not move or he did not move to the person. When move to alligator, but he's not saying based on that into so before we be a man. Yes, sir. Yes, you can do that, but the entire say your son's age mate ne say. Enka Kristo ni de enka wo hu se oye abofra no nka o twe na sumpo a also wo baby onu so free ba we are there and I'll leave this for our viewers to also share their 2 cents on it into but oh here baby I also want you to just drop it in the comment section. Let's have a healthy conversation on it. Onu see se wo sha or sha Kristo ni die abrantie no eye wo ba age mate die kagumu kakra, because in order to get $1 million I mean there are other ways to go around it. Mount Ramsey course was Chris will ask about Benna Boy. Yeah, so Benna Boy any that of a year last saw sample Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton owned like I think 70 or 80% of the song. So it's the song based. And that is fairness. Because I'm a foul na me de ye adwuma and I'm a foul bibi na me de ye adwuma na me didi ho a wa me foul ade no so didi bi. And also me ba na be foul camera is me de kwa ye adwuma. Say o se ma kakra. Some pack a crack to a mount. Now, so said a me background, be biashi woman, and a bow will be at and our way be at also with media and so it is only right. But as to say, Obeka and say 15 million a day, a honor what does he because Ghana ha artist Bain. Artist Bain na watimi adrop project enya $1 million ho wo de enka ne catalog nyina mom yenka ne catalog nyina mom Artist Bain. So that is where he talks about Christianity. Or see, if you want to be wicked, don't add Christianity to it. Now I say what the bonnet na macho Inti ene me nu wie menye Kristo ni we ye business. What you say? Yeah, me ye business. E hona what do free ba na amanfo antena se. Including me nuanom anom United Showbiz enra.
If indeed,
and sometimes I may have been in
tweeting from Chris Wado no if you on account. If you on Chris Wado on account, and say who no wodi. Say Alabasta boss for Papa 4. Tade no modi on makwala court. Nya sampa kuba kwenim. Because you see as Ola can won, bibi say sia. Chris Wado no when you were industry no ah the medical ne ba scene no like so nya asasem bi ka che medical say why am from so enye say ne ye no nti no me am ye panyin no kan figure out a way nya free omo na something out wo no ba tro say papa 4 or me gossip for papa 4 no ade no me na makola ko nya sa ben ne wo nti wo state yourself wa build over the years we industry no wo de ye den wakola na afom no wo ye creative person so bi ko fa wo Chris Wado wonyom and as a medical na so bi ko fa nyom no ye ntia be yode say gospel of papa 4 no say who na what na work if indeed tweeting from Chris Wado no if you no an account
okay say also Sane ma we muntina same wasem hia bi ka kire obi a me fanfa text bi mu me freni panika because within the margins of a text, explanation is different. Within the margins, or the same margins of a text. Say, text says, ekanya, or better say different. Asaka kind or better say this different. Nana church mo try hene ekanya also better say different. Within the same margin. But offering na oka. Eya na nsheda ntisa. All those information air travel na ado treated there, but far better. May sure say be a what ye video and the two hokan in semia. May sure say can being taken out of context in P ebeba. Oh, P. Yes, people will disagree. I mean, even with the explanation that I've given, still people will disagree. And it is normal. But what I'm trying to say is, he also has a point. His truth, or no kre, and okan. No kre ni say, or him papa fuya, we ye moba. Wadi bone, we ye Christo for 50 million dear matonyum da. And namoda so tonyum 50 million dear da braka. Adabraka 15 dear. Yeah, me see 50 million Ghana cedis. I am here to tell you that your cat a friend say shatter catalog can a stone boy sack samini why be blacko why Kim promise lumba amati the day you come when you na kura boom kura sell book catalog $1 million kwa inya me dollar una mkasa sa bitch yenya yenyo oso yenya da. Do I support the claim say omonfa medical and court? Yes, I do support it. Medical is my brother, like he's my bruv. But yo, it is not. If it's not cool, it is not cool. What I believe he should have done, say first let any besa ever can in sano. Necessary steps be and was so take be and was so take. Whether I mean friends say ADR. Find another way to solve the issue. Dependency way no I no what problem. What crowd also there radiasi knowing say or see idea way no I intia or no problem. Go be all bet me no problem no card the crunch rail. It once a one who need you bet to find a way be of solving it. What I say? Team eternity, definitely, I'm going to come Mickey as I'm Dennis here. They found a way. Me interview Kwame Mickey or Hits FM. Or baby Ojina. And these were gospel people who when you say Bia. Kwame Mickey released a gospel song. And at Team Eternity is where release a gospel song. Gospel for Krana Bako Chibakwa Court. Religion doesn't even come in on that level. Yes, it's business. And nothing that he would murder some buy and America and strike campus over Tiasiano. I saw it dynasty on a business. Fanny say you be in a business, no idea. Or Tonya me say Mokwa be to be and what to now could to be a koda. Simple. Church in a business. Until they won't be a business. No to a can't be a business because guitar no. Ebi anadi oye guitar cry no mato amode boy on kwasore. Obi a Buddhist. What you say? Into ono oba untimi kan chese nyame ntini fa guitar na mame na me de koyanyum. Da bi o chef ye nye ne sa. Once watu aka nko ade. Wonso de odi aye bia no you need to also get something out of it. Enya grobi. So I support whatever action I'll take. Do I think 15 million Ghana cedis, that is $1 million, too much? Yes, I think it's too much. Me pajamas I say, Mama Minkasabi. Mama Minkasabi. Minkaza. Eso do alabaster box. Eso. Aha! $1 million there. $1 million. Artist Ben or Ghana or $1 million. Artist Ben. Do I think say sa figure no a punitive yana? Yes, I think so. Yes, my pajama sir. Because omo catch will say enyom no yito. I think respectfully, what medical should have done was take the song off, solve the issue, and then bring it back. Etrebuo. Hope. Me say adeɛ no bufuo me kan adeɛ na from paragraph 15 point 15 ekɔ me ba ma yi hɔ sisi na me kan hɔ asɛm sɛ de be ya amanfo be hu sɛ document no ano hye from point 15 ekɔ no plaintiff avers that at the beginning and the first 10 seconds of the defendant's infringing song, the defendants produced a derivative work of the plaintiff's copyright song Akwaba in exactitude and similarity, infringing plaintiff's copyright under the law. That is where the issue is. First 10 seconds. Into your person say, ye adie ni nyina because what for the first 10 seconds, man, you why they say 10 no pen animal problem. And yet 10 no pen animal problem. No problem adie ni nyina so. Unti yinyum ni nyina to fo. Brefie ni enkasa. Ye kasa wi a ekire buo. Ekire se wo respect yen. Na ukotwa to atwene wie asaba ene ma be camera na ade. There be any kwan bi e be fa so bia. Ye be fa. That is where I believe the $1 million yini free ba. Edion. What want to what the Sibiano and na machimuno. That is where Chris Wado is coming from. Me so me stand me the account. I think say it's still not too late. Achia nsuembu ye na sena bebu bia. Baby adru se sie ni mpanyimfo bia o mo chacha mu edu. Mpanyimfo bia o mo so chacha mu edu nka o mo ho na mo nkofie. Na asem no ebetimi akone asem no betimi ebetimi akoboko. Shine Boy say they deserve it because medical always say he has money more than anyone. He puts himself in the situation. Ramsey Cosmos is saying it looks like you are judging the issue. Be careful of contempt, Slim. Why not just have a problem? I want stream with so. Why? Oba me bawo. We are me judge man crash. Ramsey Cosmos me jaya show. Me jaya juma me nyibi. Kra me nyibi me free YouTuber. Makudua yi. Kudua bofre. There granny. Fahasi. There guano. There my me kuni pa na de my de. Case ni say me say me mama be chimi dedua. So say me omo be pass mama. This time am lawyers, unim lawyers do e wo ayi. Enka obodosu tu. Lawyers qualified ones over bare 9,000 gu nkran. Obi e peke sedi. We be so Moses here out makugina box no. E de makoye try and error. Misremo. Me se me hwa, me kan ade na me hwa ebufuo no mo de troye. The tone of it in here ebufuo. Because yana ne papa mu e wo se me bra na ye me bra medical de na wo so ye no yi to ho. Opanyini si wo ne ye ade bi nkoyi a yi ade ne to ho na pempanyi fofofo na mo nko ka asem simple. Wo yi to ho a na se YouTuber no betimi the same your friend say same content. You can hide it, unlist it. It goes to the back end, and then it's not on the front end. Obi be and I'm a fatu back end. You free or the same views now was on the empa. You free or fako to actually cause solve problem. We are no asaba be here to front. And no. But ucha kwese baby knowing how unim medical or yemfa ne say image mienu image a ewa abonten ene ono ankasa ne personal image If you are not close to him, you will not know. You will take the one that a dabon thing, or say, oh, too stubborn, too. Get close to him, and you get to know that he's a fine gentleman, cool guy, amazing, just like Shatawale. Get close to him. The people who are close to him will tell you that, oh, he's one funny guy, he's one funny dude. Say. Get close to Waddle. You understand him from a different perspective than image a dabon thing. Why crab you who Ghana see kind of I'm close to some people that people think they are like wild tigers and all that, but oh, forget. These are all people. These are human beings like Nipa. Moja so na mu pepe to say the moja na mu. The part that a problem. A problem. He should have just let it go. Yi tu nchen ko solve nebra. Empanyufo ade ba ko mo penu no. Oh ye kan na brante no. Oh de ahopopo. What you say? Oh sade no. Oh. Your godfathers no hu ha ane oni omo be kasa. Ye empanyufo eno ano mo rewo. Wo no ohia osika ohia ohwe. Hu ha ane panyini be kasa. Eno ano no. Nkwada na aba so. Lord have mercy. I mean, kind messages in the aquarium. Elias, I say I'm watching you live from Canada. It's your boy Sly Graham. Hey, Sly, how you doing? Bibi Adedin. Yes, Gabriel Pong. Every year, say keep it up, big bro. Charlie, we never go and stop. Hey, Ramsey Cosmos, one officer, a problem, mommy. I say, I'm crying for your YouTube money. Stop this issue. Stop this issue. You don't say I didn't want you. But if I'll pay you free, me so call. If I ever pay this slim. Who calls for equity must come with clean hands. Plea is not same as throwing your weight around. And also, oh, Charlie, I say we very dicey. Very dicey. May I activate your phone line? Say, wow, baby, I will be up so free. I'm sure also for number and to young person friend, I'll touch you on any of the issues that we touched on today. I think issue by any touch here. Issue the any touch here. Mumbi mumami. Issue the any touch here. J Master J ne a Jalid. Jamasta J ni Jalid ni there. I listened to the whole thing. In fact, I think it was on a Thursday, me boy. Thursday. So I was driving, trying. So I had the opportunity of listening to the whole thing. A little bit complex. But I'm just glad that at the end of the day, me solve issues. I'm just glad. Many say issues a woman, Jali that apologize to Jam Master J. Godfather and the Dustin so say or produce a song with the two of them. Because I know Jalid. Fine gentleman. Or a police officer. Yeah, he's a police officer. And to hear him issue threats, on a live radio show, it was no. And that Godfather and the Dusty wanted him to retract it because, it's a different conversation. Because maybe I know Jamaster J will be a problem. Now, Obi, you use that to do it because woman answer also a kunya issue. Say me, baby, I'm a chini bia, sasa no. I'm a foot thrown around loosely. Opa, yeah. Men can want some yeah in the street. Because when you cape, it is a why pepe, it is a why. Unya can it is said why into upa kwa ye in the street men kwa because obi betimi afa nkyɛn akɔ kana afi abɛhyɛ wo na ayɛ te sɛ deɛ wo na wokan wo na wo hey waso bɛyɛ shitu chairman handcuff on yɛde gu nsa ho yɛde bia gu nsa da usunsum timi yira adeɛ no saa de no maka kyerɛ m fo sɛ asa wonwom bi hyɛm asa ka yɛde handcuff gu nsa da yɛde bɛgu nsa ho uso kura timi dwane gyaw wotimi hu sɛ uso hum patro bia fa bi gu nsa da yɛde bɛgu nsa ho he tɛsɛ yɛde bia gu nsa da oh Uzonzo fa ngofungu sana yari guza usunsum dwane usunsum se o kasa baba you don't cry you yari guza se baba you emu ehutu ana opre a na etwa opre ebetwa jaw tetanus kese pa masa abanka ba mesre say I mean in our dealings, you know, I mean sometimes if we are able to practice some small restraint when we are angry, because I know anger is very powerful. It's a powerful emotion. You know, it can drive you to do so many things, but in the height of say emotion, you to me exercise small ibia, to me abua nipa in a more professional digital way. Mama, come line is not my first call and train come on. Are you are?
Offer.
Are you what to say?
Offer you now, sir.
You didn't say about issues that touch on the end episode can once.
Chili nane kia edieno.
Kasa.
What pass for the Alco School, movie professional debaters are the lectures for Kasam. Only Kasa, Yana, my lecture Kasa. They are all a very good, they was here commending. But say a debate, according to my lecturer, I call a judge. Per the way I recorded spending, say a debate. And there was a metric set. And I be until the info or more stone boy mo, Ediaba out. And or the Ejnasun Wakasa. And where you see the word retrogression, once there is a set metric, no. And yet, on only headache say, I feel no babesha from different perspective. Ube to me a part of for show. But on the professional grounds of debates, no. And yet, a headache say, or best subscribe to a narrative. She can use the word retrogression and any insult. And any ambiguous.
Exactly.
Pay a penny back, and that is one perspective. Also, two, professional debates, no. Need the NSA, it's a vote no money. And yet, a headache say, like, I feel now. You're no better, and yet did the attempt no. I ain't defy any point no, and no better. Hers is to diplomatically downplay the other people in the day. Anchor because me the boy society, I mean, my mom, my baby subscribe your mutate to the Okan. Yeah, because that is what makes debate fun.
Exactly.
And I make now our sense to a now we say na maintaining na they na more yenedy. But for the more canon, who we say. And I say they say now, can we say any so there is a clear defined metric, and you will retrogress here. Retrogression any of the words nullified on a professional debate grounds. Neither is it ambiguous or neither is it important. And one on your person come on to say they are very commendable. So Ghanaians should accept it. But when you fight hypocrisy in emotions, debate. Debate is debate. Every time they are strongest contender. Ono na yedi ono anenu mu nsem e downplay no say be your beba form na ya build narrative e was say to judges ni amanfo ti ene e wini enye me head say research I won fan by minimum kra me ma ye hu say minimum intine no ne die penpenfo bi asma mi bu so mo ne die mo nye ultimate no abi na me say meka
eno anu a me da say me ene o de e bi din komo achi
okay
well I think say once I started make I say it's still is truth no kre eno retrogression can only be backed with data so sad data no pe wo de but for the true reflection of retrogression it has to be the set target by the individual. If it wasn't achieved, that we can classify as retrogression. What I say? Until you can only assume that ahana na me pesa me ko. You can only assume. Say, oh, slim echo friend is saying eponano, your friend say teshi enra. Enti by virtue of that also person udu a friend is saying nungwano wanya ndru hone de ebia next day you better try so be call next day me kwako pie mu wa yi ho a hia obega say oh my retrogress ya na ebia na next day no so hia na me plan. You get it? So unless we be hu ne plan ni pan plan no retrogression ain't mean but you can equally also say that based on information a crowd and also so in a more professional and digital way. If we or more mujinya meeting betima say hallelujah. I want to say omo person who say WhatsApp number or Mr. number na the screen and so now you can also call and we'll have a conversation on WhatsApp. That number is also WhatsApp active. Wait me afresh sa number na so WhatsApp. Very very active. Now I would like to hear from you guys your take on this whole issue. It's you bet my friend 0546362359. These are the numbers that are shown on the screen. Now, my bet.africa at the betting options about for the artists of the year. Michelle, really too so now for you in a more professional and digital way. Fatuso, mami. Fatuso. Now I was in fact many J time I mean who say Abano. This time around your favorite artist in the air baggy a year artist of the year and oh we near and near gen now was what my cash out to. And it's a different conversation altogether because listen, the maximum stake is 200 Ghana cedis. So if you're staking 200 Ghana cedis on let's say Kim Paluta to win the artist of the year. I think Kim Paluta odds here 2.5 mewa. To 200 by 2.5. You can win 500 Ghana cedis. Easy. Simple. It's your artist no we announce who you there. Who we need be. So any idea be good screen so say Stoneboy odds of winning a 3.00. 200 by 3.0. That means we try to make the 600 Ghana cedis. Who the 200 to achieve to make the 600 Ghana cedis. Black Sheriff a 12. Hey, Black with the a 12. Oi. Next we try Black I wait to make the 2,400. Oh, wow. Let me get to the phone lines. Hello.
Yeah, Slim.
Chairman, Bibi Aboko. Nice one. Evening, your friend saying I can free.
Okay, my name is Ernest. Shine Boy in the comment section.
Shine Boy in the comment section. Okay, talk to me. Which of the issues do you want to touch on?
Okay, me kasafa tili the oka enano.
Okay, feel free.
Okay, what I want to say is I think the word that Tilly used is unfair to Stoneboy brand because if all the Tilly argument is based on streaming number. And me and you know very well that streaming number, you can buy boats, you can buy viewers, you can buy anything at all to improve your online this thing. And second, if it's about numbers, the question that I'm asking is, can Kim Promise turn those online numbers into reality? Can those numbers online, can he turn it into reality or can he affect or reflect in reality so that everybody can see it? The answer is no. Kim Promise cannot put
Why do you say no? Because he put up a massive crowd at Good Park for his event.
No, yeah. Good Park, how many people that attend the show?
No, but you if there are 100,000 people streaming his songs, that doesn't mean all the 100,000 are based in Accra.
No, we have seen Kim Promise show up and down here and there. Even outside, we have been seeing the show. Even Ghana, we have been seeing the show. Kim Promise cannot put the number that maybe he's having online.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
But we have been seeing the show.
No.
And the second one is if it's about numbers, the video have numbers more than Angelique Kidjo. But Angelique Kidjo have a lot of Grammys. It's not about numbers. If we are talking about numbers, everybody can go and buy numbers at any time. Then you are there, all your arguments based on number. Apart from number, what do you have again? Your artist did not even work. So how do we are not giving award, or maybe the TGMA is not about a Spotify award. Then Kim Promise should go to Spotify or Audiomack and go and collect the award over there. Because this one, but this one is Ghana award. It's not about online. You should go online and go. First, number did not like, but as I'm talking to, numbers like people were buying viewers up and down. Then Kim Promise should go online and go and collect the award over there, because your artist did not work on the ground. And the police that the Chile is talking about, the police is not working on the ground.
Okay, thanks a lot for joining us. That is Shine Boy watching us, in fact. Okay. Unim. Me can say be, but it seems your man did not pay attention to it, so I will take it back again. The entire make us the same way say retrogression needs to come with facts and figures. So facts and figures no. Say o present fact A during a period B na fact B. Any now fact B na MBT fact A na, you can call retrogression. And all your word ye. And all your word you. But same time, you can only call retrogression proper if the person, the said person. Hello, Chairman.
Hello, Slim.
Chairman, Otemenka.
Meton Kappa, Slim.
Mr. Ojina, so na me explain here the being Shine Boy. You can only call retrogression based on the intended direction of the person. What I say, A no krem yenu, and a name wiase. I want to mean you know enshada entiasie. To talk about second promise, any streaming numbers no, and so any numbers will pull you on ground so any pen. I also disagree with you, Shine Boy. That be can promise a fairly good pack. Now, se nipa 1 million is streaming in your man. Don't expect say 1 million in your ate and cry. Into Yeshua 1 million in your abeko. Oh Yeshua nipa be brave. And a day. Exactly. And untina or call your friend say Asia, a bibe shiano, or more mutin who be shiano, or call America, or more mutin cushiano, or call UK, or more mutin who be shiano, or call how more betin be cushiano. What I say? So that is it. Intimate Mr. Shine Boy, Mr. Wa. Okay, hello, Chairman.
Yeah, Slim.
Bibi Aboko.
Amiado.
Nice one. Mami Teo quick. Yeah, for us and I hina.
Me the Emmanuel, me Cambridge, Ontario, Canada.
Okay. Canada for a church.
Yeah, Joe Sweja. My sister in Kofor can in a Chile use metrics in a or the measure say Stoneboy retrogression in T on your wrong. Metrics ben actually use here.
Streaming numbers.
Chile say Stoneboy Fifth Dimension album. Our numbers is saying up and running. So we make this comparison where maybe I would say Fifth Dimension album you release in a year pay. That's a 2013 2023 album. Up and running you release in a year pay. I think it was just October or September in 2024. And I still
Yeah.
It is a ukofa fifth dimension numbers. Now befa up and running numbers. Now cut because fifth dimension was 2023. Now a one number sing album and the current album nipa ni retrograde. Yeah. You are wrong because it take it time. Streaming numbers and it take it time. So me release the album me to me Ubusamia make us a fifth dimension has done extremely well because even 2024 no crampono you release it up and running in January, you release it up and running in February, you release it up and running in March. It was late in the year. So for this album to generate these numbers, now compare it to album I released in 2023. Now Samina Apkase artist ni retrogress. And you know say artist growth engine numbers a what you can say online pay. Artist being a what Ghana and as a show being important show being a course war or mine more. Any Stoneboy in a headline is also important show back up ben in a course war country anymore. Any Stoneboy in a dear cotton was show. It won't mean far, metrics way and family general, you can't say, general disrespectful statements and found to an artist like Stoneboy. So now go for and justify say, you see numbers into numbers and no, it's not lying. The numbers are not accurate because you will see back far like 2023. Into me from a comparable my religion late in the year 2024. Then Samina upon Kase, we numbers those see we know what is in a retrograde. That's wrong.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's the chairman. That's CP. Still na phone line na ebaze. Hello.
Hello.
Chairman, Bibi Aboko.
Nyame atom ne mpa iko na we.
Ejina musa bila ba na digital na. Ne
frozen. Your friend Elvis.
Elvis kasa free.
Yeah, Slim. I think
Elvis but your way.
Me wo new but you know.
Okay, but that's it. Elvis fire.
Yeah. Me say Chris Waddle issue it's neither here or there.
Okay.
Sebe se outro bibia mobi. Just like the way you always say, respectfully. What's that? Respectfully. Would it sound the same as we all read it as it stands now? Look, Subambia, I think we should all be measured as how we address our sins. You just can't come and say because of Christianity. What does Christianity have to do with this one? Waiting. You should find a way to approach. Simplicity.
Okay.
But if later you try to communicate on verbal and you say okay, saying and I'm try to communicate here. That's another ball game. But then Chriswado Ambwa Nini Aketwan. It's simple as ABCD. Say Miami Bubefu. Muslim Bubefu. And more also look at medium or they try to or the bear address the issue. No? Who does that? And yet respect. We should condemn and urge them to do the right thing. That's all.
Okay.
And on the price too, I think, just like the way you said,
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll be wrapping up very soon. I think there were a couple of messages we are now for to send, but I'm sure our number now WhatsApp. Until you me, I send you a message. What's our number now? So, if you want us to read, I think a couple of them coming in. But as we wrap up, Mr. On register on my bet now. Open so cash out be our artist of the year conversation. And here to register. The link in about tomorrow comment section when this live feed is up. The link in about just tap on it, register, and if you want to see your favorite artist win, we need now also cash out. We need now also cash out. There, 3ws.mybet.africa or say artist of the year conversation, or also on no room being to sharp now. So, can it be? My last caller, I'm Nene Babi Dinkomo. Hello.
Yeah, Slim.
Yes, sir. Chairman, Patrick Frost, and Casa Free.
FM Ima. Slim, Mathieu, conversation now. Now, one thing here say, debate me should throughout the entire debate me should
Okay.
Now, say, Osha, it got to a point, you know. Obia rep was talking about numbers, mebwa.
Yeah, no numbers game, yeah.
Emma Vida so talking about Stoneboy numbers, mebwa.
Yes.
Into no say Tilly, it na Vida numbers now no kind so. At the catch and say, as compared to last year, according to first Tilly as more no kind no just say as compared to last year, Stoneboy winning award no. Last Stoneboy numbers was higher. But this time around, no, Stoneboy now said awards na kase the numbers no form. It means say compare last year to this year, they are Stoneboy are retrogressing. So what you asma lady no FA no kind na it was numbers game no money na. So who can say last year you had 5 for the winning award. Now this year you had 3. Now person this year no winning award. I have every right to tell you say as compared to last year you are retrogressing. Me knew what them. Pay numbers now. Wakasa wa submitting them. And I'm yakasa business and number na kasa so akasa wo say who call from. This is because me deal better when I say do bisa.
Debbie.
Hey, into binim nti o say one ka 2020 na till empatch because numbers game there. One kasa na do numbers by. So how do numbers about there? She has every right to the bank what's now okay because a debate and more this all the numbers mass or no the bank the other that's all no numbers game no win it so slim
yeah thanks a lot for joining us and you are saying we ain't talking about we ain't talking about the fact to the way she meant to track. So you are doing is debating now. So you have but for no the mechanic free here more for menino. Project take a seer mame. Is it war for Nino? I'm say a general hoba. And as he be an trainer, Anqui. Or see, we ain't talking about the fact to the word she's meant to retract. So what you are doing is debating now. So you have your defined metrics on your factors to either debunk or rebut the point. Okay, his point. Okay. So anything I'm kind. Maybe I'll still maintain my stand that Brandy Beer artist Brandy Beer will feel disrespected. We take the blame. Here at Street is Watching, we take the blame and we apologize. It is never our intention to create a platform where you be denigrating brands. It is never our intention. What we seek to achieve is to amplify the performance sheet of artists. That is what we seek to achieve. Until Obia or Philly, any type of way, we are sorry. Contributions and suggestions are welcome. We will do better next time. On behalf of the team here, we say thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much to a production far and wide, Spanky, United States of America. Also, 36 Asaka, Nanatretromotahine, and so Ewo Ghana with production. From me, DJ Slim, on behalf of the entire fraternity, happy Easter. What's not Easter Monday? What's not you know, what's not your lake? Lake. Kumasi lake. Aha, what's not your lake? Lake Busontre, Ewo Kumasi, yes. And so ko wo de ende Monday no meboa. Ko wo no so mo. On Tuesday. Any ko wura no any beji pa o. Oh, fine. Mr. Come into the comment section and share your thoughts on any of the issues that we touched on. But most importantly, keep it real because the street is always watching.